Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. This is day 9 and 10 of the advent calendar, and day 9 we had the Christmas tree acrylic, which is an absolute gorgeous proper Christmas green with some tinsel bits in it, and just look at that shimmer. I mean, the gold and the green in that is just absolutely gorgeous. Definitely a Christmas acrylic. And day 10 were these beautiful snowflakes from the nail team, and they shimmer, they're absolutely gorgeous, encapsulated in acrylic. They're just absolutely stunning. I mean, if that doesn't scream winter, I don't know what does. Absolutely beautiful. So for this first nail, I'm going to do a reverse French. Now bear with me, I don't do reverse Frenches very often, or a French nail at all very often, is the honest truth. I don't know, I don't like doing them, which is why you probably see me do a lot of the faded nail beds and the glitter fades and stuff, because I can't get to grips with the smile line, even when I file it in, but I am determined to persevere, so maybe I'll do a few more videos with a few more smile lines in. So I took that first bead, and I bled some of the, bled the back of that bead, and then I placed it in the reverse method and then blended it back, and I just created that wall, trying to make that wall all the way around that smile line the same height. And then I went in with my second bead and I put that at the cuticle. I've got a bit of fluff there, look. I blended that, I put that down at the cuticle and then blended it down over that first bead, and then I'm going to go in with my third bead, and obviously on your client, this is where you would place your bead to create the apex for your nail, making sure that wall's nice and tidy, it hasn't lost its shape, and it's, you know, the same on both sides. And once that's set, I do go in with my file, and I file that smile line crisp. And now I'm just going to go in with that Christmas tree nail team acrylic for the advent calendar. These are limited edition and they are exclusive to the advent calendar, so you can't actually buy these acrylics from the nail team. So, you know, if you've missed out, if you like the idea of them and you've missed out this year, maybe keep an eye out for next year's calendar and see what gorgeous surprises Gemma has in store for us next year. If she does them again next year, hopefully she will. So I'm just tidying up that smile line, and I've just done the green just up around the smile line and faded it down towards the tip. I haven't gone all the way down because I'm going to use that white glitter with that sparkle on shimmer in it, that you can see there, and that is from the wedding acrylic collection. It's not sold anymore with the nail team, but I just thought it was a gorgeous acrylic. If you've got it, it's a gorgeous one for Christmas. It's a beautiful white, and the sparkle in it's just absolutely gorgeous. It reminds me of snow, and it just went so well with this green Christmas tree acrylic mix. It worked really well, and I'm really pleased with this one. So I've just put that at the tip, and I'm blending it up over the green acrylic there with the Christmas tree and the tinsel in. Just patting that into place, making sure it's even everywhere. Decided I needed a bit of that tinsel a little bit further down over that white, just to make that blend a little bit softer. So I'll just go in with another small bead and bring that down a little bit. And then I go ahead and I cut in Halo's clear acrylic. I'm trying to make my videos, I'm trying to vary my videos. I don't want them all to be the same sort of thing, same designs. I'm trying to keep them as varied as I possibly can. So if there's anything you want to see, just pop a comment below, and I will try and make a video for you with it. Any feedback again is welcome. I'm just making sure I've capped that free edge, made sure that glitter's encapsulated and that it's gone matte. Just make sure this wings have been capped as well. So with this one, I decided to do one of those, oh, I don't know what they're called, is it like the gel ball flower things that everybody seems to be doing, but I wanted to try and do it with, do like a snow globe with the snowflakes. I will admit, I made a little bit of a mistake in the fact that I thought I'd used a small enough dotting tool that I would be able to get the ball off. And it turns out that I couldn't get it off, and I actually had to use the e-file to try and get it off. So yeah, that was fun. But I got there in the end. So I'm going in here with the Nail Team's Fairy Dust in blue. I wanted to try and create like a blue sort of frosty, glittery feeling around that snowflake. So I've just dusted some of that over, that inhibition layer from the platinum gel, and I'm just going in with the Perfect Nails Flexi top coat. Now every time I do the fairy dust, I'm using the top coat so that I'm not contaminating my gel pot. So I'm just getting all those snowflakes out, and what I actually do is I use my Crystal Nails crystal picker upper, and I try and place it in the centre, just to try and create a little bit of a curve, so that when I'm creating that dome or that ball with that gel, it sort of curves with it, because they are actually quite flat. So I'm just going in with a bit of some more of that platinum gel, and then I place that snowflake into that, just trying to keep it round, because obviously, you know, with it being gel, until it's gonna gloop everywhere. So I'm trying to work as quick as I can so I don't lose too much of that shape, and just make sure that's secured in that gel. And I just spin it for a little bit, just until it sort of settles and I've got the sort of shape that I want, and then I put that into the lamp to cure. And that's what it looks like so far. So back in my gel. You've got to try and keep it spinning all the time, because otherwise it is going to just fall out of shape, and you won't get that ball effect. And I've got to admit, I probably didn't get so much of a ball shape that I wanted, but the effect was good all the same, and I actually really quite liked it. So now that I've done that, and I know that that snowflake has been encapsulated in that gel, I've gone ahead and I've put some more of that blue fairy dust over it, and I'm going back in with my Perfect Nails Flexi top coat. I absolutely love this Flexi top coat. It's brilliant for gel polish manicures. It's got a blue sort of tint to it, so that helps prevent the yellowing and things, but it also creates a really crisp, very clear finish to it. Just make sure I've got all of that covered so that when I do put it back into the platinum gel, it's not gonna... And this does finish with an inhibition layer as well. So if ever you use it for a gel polish manicure or anything like that, just bear that in mind. It's really good as a... You're going to do 2 coats of top coat because you've done some nail art or you've got some foiling. This is great as your base coat to have that inhibition layer, to have your non-white top coat go on top. So I'm just making that, just spinning that a little bit, making sure it's all even. And then I'm going in with Crystal Nails Super Shine Optic, and this is a non-white top coat. So I'm just going to go in, and I've done the layers that I want to now, so all I'm going to do is just finish it off and leave it with that really nice clear high shine. Make sure it's all coated with... And that's that done. I think it's quite a nice effect. I think maybe next time what I'll do though is maybe not put the glitter in, maybe just do little dots of what looks like snow in around it instead, and just see how that comes out, and maybe not do it on a dotting tool that has a ball on it. You can see where I've had to file to get the dotting tool out. So what I've done, now I've got it off, I'm going to go in with my e-file and my e-file bit, and I'm just going to create like a curve in the base of it so that it sits nicely on the nail. Make sure you've got a real firm grip of that ball when you're doing it, because otherwise it's going to go flying. That's me just trying to make sure that it's going to sit nicely on the curve of your natural, on, you know, of your nail or your enhancement. Now I did think about putting the snowflake globe on top of the nail that I'd done with the Christmas tree acrylic, but I just thought it took away from it a little bit too much. It was maybe a little bit too big for the nail design that I already had on there, so I decided to leave that off and go in with some white royal gel around the smile line instead. I'm going to top coat first though, apparently. So as always, I'm using the Halo's No Wipe Top Coat. And I'll pop that in the lamp for 60 seconds. Look at that shimmer, that, oh, it's gorgeous, that sparkle. So that went in the lamp for 60 seconds. Now I'm going to go in with the Crystal Nails Royal Gel. And I'm just going to paint that white line around that smile line, and then I will go in with green Fairy Test from the nail team. And I will sprinkle that into the royal gel before I cure it. And then once I'm done, I'll pop that in the lamp for full cure. And that would be that nail finished. So I really hope you've enjoyed this video, guys. Not quite 2 nails, but I thought I'd try and do something a little bit different than just encapsulating those snowflakes. And the idea and the concept of the ball is, or the globe, is nice. So maybe I'll have a little play and maybe do another video and give you a couple more ideas on what to do with the snowflakes. So thanks for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Thanks guys, bye!